Lisa. Hi, Wendy. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Friday night. I hope everybody's doing okay. Welcome aboard. Good evening, T. Martin. And welcome to Wednesday night. Alright. Let's get some team membership stuff happening. I'm going to make a goal. Listening to birds is healthy. Looking at grass and trees is healthy. Looking at water is healthy. Watching fish is good for you. It was on Yahoo. Hey, Lupus Sound. Right, let's shift this over that way, actually. I think seeing trees virtually can be helpful. The crow will have its say. Taylor, thank you for confirming your membership on the team. My favorite chat team on the TikTok. There ain't no business-eyed crow business. Lisa G, thank you for the Heart Puff cereal. My favorite Saturday morning snack. Hello, Britza. Good evening. It is 5:06 and we are moving into what ordinarily would be thought of as dinner time. So, what's for dinner? What does everybody want to have? What's on the menu tonight? Kennedy, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for keeping on top of your membership records. They are well maintained. Alright, Natty's looking at sleep. Sleep for dinner? I like it. T. Martin just had some wasabi noodles and chicken. That sounds good. That's right, Britta. We're in the same time zone. I am in California, where I will be staying for the foreseeable future. It's a nice spot to chill. I'm gonna work soon, but for now, let's enjoy some unstructured time together. Welcome. Thank you, Britta. I don't know for sure, but I think you're 5 or 6 hours away from me. Kennedy had Indian food. I was surprised to see a lot of spots while I was traveling, but they were all so loud I couldn't do this from any of them. I wanted to share with you my experience, but not if we can't hear anything. Sorry about that stream earlier. There was too much going on. Very few people stayed for it, and I'm not surprised. It was very loud. Kennedy got jumped off. Lucas Sound missed out. That's okay. We didn't really do much. I went to In-N-Out Burger. We're doing the same thing right now, sharing unstructured time in a low-pressure, adaptive, improvisational, collaborative framework with our random internet friends. Natty said that sleep was happening, and then look what happened. Wendy's going to do a few deliveries. That'd be good. Make some money. Help some people get some food. There are people who are sick or busy, and they need you to bring them the food. You saw Ghosty earlier? Good. I popped in for a second. I was there for like 2 minutes. Yeah, yesterday was his first time on in over 2 weeks. So hopefully that can be regular again. Good place to hang out. Oh my god, your hair looks fantastic. And your shoes are the perfect choice for this. Jenny, thank you for the chatting popcorn. We're going to go see a 3D movie. Yeah. Lucas Soundset goes, he had an awesome performance. Very good. Very proud of my random internet friends. I'm glad you had fun. I was returning that rental car. I had to go through a car wash, and I had to do some vacuuming. I messed that car up. I had it for only 4 days. Hey, Jude. I have fun wherever I go, Wendy. Oh yeah, there's a up to $450 cleaning fee. Yeah, if it smells like smoke, or if there's spills, or any new scratches. But I had to go through one of those ones where it's no credit cards. Neptusia, thank you for the Harvey. The first choice was Enterprise because it was walkable. And I went through the whole process, and it turns out that Wendy, thank you for the Harpup cereal. My favorite Saturday morning snack. So, long story short, I had to find one that lets you prepay with deposit because I don't do credit. I've been not using credit for about 15 years. I don't buy anything unless if I have the money. Now, if an emergency happens, that's going to be difficult. But since when do we use credit cards for emergencies? Life was tough until COVID. I spent 10 years without credit cards and not having any money either. I was always about 2 or 3 days away from being late on a bill. But COVID changed my life. When the rest of the world slowed down, I sped up. While everybody else was stuck in their houses, I was working for 14 hours a day. And by the time the stimulus check came, I didn't even need it. I've had savings ever since. The pandemic was the best thing that ever happened to me until I got cancer. That was the best thing that ever happened to me. That gave me a chance to take a vacation and have no excuse. The entire schedule got to be cleared, and I got to do nothing for several months. It was great. It was the first time I had a meaningful vacation since early childhood. It was the first time since early childhood that I had a reasonable excuse to not work. And then I was able to start healing. Taylor, thank you for the likes. A Kohl's credit card. TikTok is telling Seth not to do rugs. Yeah, don't do rugs. Let's see those hardwood floors. Jesse, floral veins. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for confirming your membership on the team. The wildest and craziest, wackiest chat team I've ever seen. I do hope you're having a wonderful Friday. It is 8:15 on the East Coast, and the sun will be going down shortly. We'll be getting into nighttime vibes. Love your content as usual. I hope you get a chance to watch your shows tonight. Yes, the Austin show was like 2 weeks ago. It went really well. It was nice to be on stage again. It had been 5 years before this month. Well, I did have some music in my head, but it's fleeting. Is it Metallica? Sure. Yeah. I recommend The Thing That Should Not Be. In the Kurt Cobain journals, it has a list of, it has like a mixtape that he made or something. That mixtape contains The Thing That Should Not Be. And if they're... You shut the fuck up. I'm trying to have a peaceful moment with my random internet friends. Alright. I'm trying to come out of villain era, and I'm trying not to get angry at people. I do not speak unless if I can hear myself. This can be very difficult in real life social situations. Not everybody will give you the space. Sometimes when I meet people in person, I will not speak for extreme periods of time. But I'm very good at parties. Because when that awkward silence between 4 or 5 people finally comes, that's when I step in. And it's always unexpected because I'm the person that didn't say anything for 2 hours. Sometimes I start to, and then one of them will quickly start running their mouths again about something that's impossible to connect with. I like being able to choose who I spend time with. But not everyone has that luxury. Hello, Action Figure Girl. Good evening. Naptusia, all you can do is remove tag after the fact. It's not feasible to update all of your Facebook friends on what your preferences are. You could tell everyone you know, please don't tag me in the baby pics. And then the next day, someone who didn't get the message will do exactly that. Remove tag. You can also adjust your privacy settings to make it impossible for anyone to tag you for any reason whatsoever. Hello, Janet. Good to see you again. Janet, thank you for the coffee. I bought some ice cream last night, and this is like my 4th one. We're back on the ice cream and coffee train. This is the best mug that was available, and I do hope to go to a thrift store soon to buy a customized glass just for us. Jacqueline, good to see you. You were in my dream last night. I tried to call you this morning, but it didn't work. Lisa G, thank you for the ice cream. Crystal, thank you for the heart me. Naftusha has asked, why does TikTok take such a big cut on GIFs? And I don't think it's a big cut, because I come from the music industry, where the cut is usually much worse. I once did, Mundane Human Things saw some ducks today. That's good, I love ducks. I used to do guitar lessons at a local shop, and that was a 1/3 split. So I got, for every $120 a month that the parents of these kids paid, I would get $40 a month. But I didn't have to pay for the infrastructure. I didn't have to pay. Miss Janet Snakehole, thank you for the travel with you. Hey, Thor. What's up, Thor? Good to see you again. What are you up to? Just chilling? Alright. Oh, you want to go over here now? Okay. Miss Janet Snakehole, thank you for the octopus. I would love to have some octopus. Oh, wow, look at that. T. Martin, thank you for the puppy kisses. You were hoping for the octopus on the puppy's head. That would have been fantastic. Jenny, thank you for the likes. I don't remember what I was talking about. I was going to begin to talk about something important, but that was pretty important. What is that? Naftusha, thank you for the witch's hat. That's great. Kara, hello. Oh, now I remember, the split. Yeah, from time to time I hear people complain. Miss Janet Snakehole, thank you for the dumpster fire. This is anything but a dumpster fire. I think this is going quite well. Hello, Kara. Good evening. So, you ready to go to the beach? Oh my god, we should pick up Taylor and go to the beach. T. Martin, thank you for the candy bouquet. Wow. Miss Janet Snakehole, thank you for the likes. The beach is toxic though. Oh shit. Alright, let's get some plane tickets. I'm taking you to Jersey. Let's drive the Camaro. Hello, Obsoletist. Crystal, thank you for the ice cream. I'm very... Miss Janet Snakehole, thank you for the guitar. Obsoletist, thank you for confirming your membership on the team. The wildest and craziest, wackiest chat team I've ever seen. Alright, let's ride a swan boat. We can beach in Chicago at the lake. Taylor will be the captain of our beach journey. So far, so good. I think I like these plans. Kennedy is watching George. George of the Jungle. Do I have allergies? Usually no, but I am in an unfamiliar environment. So I do have exposure to a lot of plant life and pollen and bugs that I've never seen before. I have never been in Mundane Human Things. Thank you for the shell. I do hope you're... Jenny, thank you for the blue bean of ice madness. also known as the Smart Bee. Ragtime night is on Tuesday. Okay, I guess we'll do that. I'll bring Crystal, thank you for the hat and mustache. Thank you for we will ride on down to Gold Mountain together. Someone asked what state I'm in. I'm in California. And the city that I'm in, I've never been in before. I've been to San Fran once, but only for a few hours. Let's see what Kara just said. It's mostly dust and dandruff in the air. Big Ear Pedals is correct. Today is Pizza Friday. Maybe we can get some pizza. Voice Bells is from Mundane Human Things. Thank you for the heartbeat. We're almost ready to achieve this goal. Okay. Janet's saying that it's Taco Day, probably. And Lupus Sound is toward Alcatraz. That seems kind of a Mundane Human Things. Thank you for the show. Jenny, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for confirming your membership on the team. We are so close to making this dream a reality. Have a bomb burrito yet? No, I haven't. You're sick of Panera? You'll never get sick of Panera. It's a part of your body. It's a necessary ingredient to being a Jesse. Mundane Human Things, thank you for the shell. I'm very lucky to get it. Mundane Human Things, thank you for the dolphin. It is unlawful for human beings to try to communicate with dolphins. We're going to go wash the car soon. Yeah, we're going to go wash the car. Mundane Human Things. Thank you for the ice cream. The icest cream this side of the Atlantic. Mundane Human Things, thank you for the thank goodness it's fabulous. And thank you for the Heart Puff cereal. My favorite Saturday morning snack. Yeah, well, this is the first time in a long time that I've spent time in a major city. And I'm ready for it. It's going to be harder for us to find quiet moments, but it's going to be a lot better than it has been for the past few weeks. Is food walkable? Yes. Like, as in, it's possible and I'll never starve. It's not like it's like easy and it's right down the street, but it's not like a 2-hour walk or anything, you know, it's not like impossible. Back when I was at my parents' house, like, food was really hard to walk to. When I was down the shore, it was a little bit better. It was a lot better. But living in Miss Janet Snakehole, thank you for the Elvis. And at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. Welcome to Rockland. I don't know how high above sea level I am, but it is pretty high. Miss Janet Snakehole, thank you for the kitty. Such a wonderful choice for a day like this. Skittles, thank you for the tapping. Am I knocking on the rock? Yeah. We got some nice rocks over here. I'm in a mountainous region just outside a very major city. It's only about 15-minute drive to city proper, but it is arguably one of the top 10 cities in the world, definitely one of the top 3 in the US. Action Figure Girl, thank you for the likes. That's not true anymore, Kennedy. I'm really sorry. I do have nothing but good things to say about that person, though, and I do believe they're going to be successful. Peroski, thank you for the finger heart. Hello, Taco. I'm well. How are you? Hi, Pacific Northwest Girl. I'm doing great. How are you? Welcome to Friday. Thank you for making the goal. Thank you for making the team membership goal. Willow is eating some nachos. It's very good. It's Nacho Friday. But it is your Friday. Pacific Northwest Girl had her first agency battle yesterday. Uh-oh. Made you sick? Crystal, thank you for the donut. Pacific Northwest Girl had her first agency battle yesterday and was up against some big players. Yeah, you gotta start somewhere. You'll move up in the ranks. We'll get the team together. Hello, Jenna. Lisa G. yesterday had a terrible storm with tornadic winds, and today had a 2-hour dust storm. Well, I hope everything's okay, Lisa. Freaky. Meanwhile, Jen is at a bar and is going to have trouble hearing. So I do hope the chat is fun to read. Oh, that's not bad at all, Pacific Northwest Girl. To end up in third place after all that, especially if it was the first time. I think that's pretty good. You cried? Excellent. On camera, I hope. Crystal, thank you for making the coffee goal. I sure could use some coffee. You didn't want anyone to see. Kennedy, thank you for the flower. Goodbye for now, Kennedy. Maybe we can hang out later. Goodbye. Oh, T. Martin helped you out with that? That's great. She's definitely a team player and a very important part of the Do Nothing Company. Hello, Dr. Dark Alley Alley-Wobs, attorney at law. It's very good to see you again. I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Hi, hi, hi. There's crows around here. I hope I can make friends with them. Aunt Bee was there too? And your brother and your sister-in-law. That's great. I was asked if I was at a park today or if I was in my backyard. It's not my backyard, but yeah, it's a backyard. That's a nice bike. Could use some work. Nice bike though. This Wednesday, I woke up at the New Mexico-Arizona border, and Wednesday night I fell asleep near the Arizona-California border. I spent Wednesday and only Wednesday moving through Arizona. Nice place. I'm glad you liked the video. This song ABQ by the Marias was in my head for a while. I had been listening to that song on the Sleep Show for a good year and a half, but I didn't actually hear the lyrics until a few days ago. And it earwormed me the entire time. Taco has asked if I'm moving. Right now I'm staying. I will move again. Crystal wants to go back to Utah. I hope you do that after Greece. Taylor, thank you for the shares. Yes, Pacific Northwest girl, I am in California. I'm in a mountainous region a few minutes out of one of the top 3 cities in the United States. Previously, I had been to California only once. I was in San Fran for a day. Crystal has to wait until June for the paperwork to go through. Yeah, there's going to be some scrolls from time to time. I have to take things literally. I've had bad results from doing it the other way. That's how situationships happen. That's how you get stuck in business deals without getting paid. That's how you have misunderstandings and resentment and abuse. Pacific Northwest Scroll, thank you for the meerkat. I'm lucky to get it. Hakuna Matata. Is there smog in New Jersey? Well, the air is very unclean. Dr. Dark Alley, Ali Bob's attorney at law, thank you for the spicy. No, we don't have the scroll gift anymore. That's gone. In New Jersey, the air is very obsoletist. Thank you for the popular vote. Thank you for rocking the vote. Pacific Northwest Girl, thank you for the likes. In Philadelphia, it's normal to see a cloud of smog over the city on many days. But when you're in New Jersey, you won't see any smog, nor will the air be obviously dangerous. But when you drive 100 miles out, things clear up a lot, and it becomes quickly obvious that New Jersey's not a safe place to breathe. It's a little better down the shore. I suppose Central Jersey's probably okay. Northmost Jersey is probably good. It is a mountainous region, part of the Appalachians. I am in a very populated area. Just about 15 minutes out from one of the most populated cities in the United States. So even out here in the burbs, it is quite dense. and packed with people. I find this area to be reminiscent of the Villanova area near Philadelphia. Have I ever been to Cali before this? Once. I was in San Fran for a day while on tour with a band. I didn't really have much time to wander. Stayed near the venue, and that was about it. Spent a few hours in Joshua Tree once, same day. I don't remember the Golden Gate Bridge. I might not have seen it. You were in Cali last year close to this time. Goodbye, Taco. You did a fantastic job today. Best wishes. Willow went all the way to Cali to buy a purple bowl, a sound bowl. Well, did you go to Cali for that, or did you happen to buy it when you were there? You know, you could fit a lot of cereal in those sound healing bowls. That's what the trolls say too. It could be worse. Dr. Dark Alley Allywobs, Attorney at Law. Thank you for the garland headpiece. And good evening. Not to Fed. Hey, Not to Fed. I do hope you're having a wonderful day. Just want to let you know that consuming the substances featured in this live could harm your health. so be careful. Be careful with that. Not to Fed. Thank you for becoming the 73rd random business person. Our random business network is doing very well. I hope everybody is having a good week. Congratulations on making it to the end of the week. You survived. You made it through. What's there left to do but hang out? Wait, how long are we? We're at 1 hour 4 minutes. Okay. Thank you, Dr. Dark Alley Alleywob, for turning the wall for the dancing. We're going to dance the night away this Friday. Not to Fed, thank you for the likes. Okay, good. All right, that's good. Oh, hey, Janet. Yeah, I just had to add another blocked keyword. Miss Janet Snakehole, thank you for the woolly hat. Well, I mean, it's a banned keyword because making a topic out of it takes us in the wrong direction. I was having a lot of fun until that word was used. So hopefully it doesn't happen tomorrow. Well, it can't happen tomorrow because it's a blocked word. So it won't happen again. Next time you see me having fun, I should be able to stay having fun for a while. Hello, Miss K. Thank you for the heart me. Okay, there is no word. It's a non-topic. We're not talking about it anymore. We're going to have fun, and then I'm going to sustain the fun. Middle Cat, thank you for confirming your membership in the Random Business team. Thank you, Janet. I don't really care about judgment. I'm just trying to sustain having fun for a fun place for my random internet friends. So if there's topics that take us away from promoting positivity, I do what I can to either block the individual or block the keywords so that the next day we might have a better chance. There have been times where I've been able to sustain having fun here for as long as 2 months. I really believe that if I can get like 6 months, this thing could really take off. But that's the cycle though. I go through a lot of work to make this a fun place to be. And then at some point it becomes not fun, and then some people will leave and they'll never come back. That doesn't really have to happen. I'm going to take a break.